During the preseason, we usually tend to focus on our fundamentals and basic concepts to make sure we get a strong base for the offense throughout the year. So far this preseason, I think we've done a really good job of that in laying the foundation.
When you think of the attack, the most experienced guy down there is Owen Blye, and Owen's been a great player for us, a great role model and a tremendous leader by example. Has a great impact on our young guys and also helps keep us organized and direct traffic. Along with Billy Gribbin, who had a really good junior year for us. He's one of our most improved players. Those two guys are really two guys that have had good falls, guys that we're relying on a lot for their leadership and their experience. We're still trying to figure out who may be with those guys this year. We've had a number of guys competing, and I like the competition so far. And we're excited to see who may emerge as we come out of January.
You know, we look to be aggressive and we look to be a high-tempo offense, and that's what we expect to be this year.
At the midfield, we feel very blessed to have back some guys that have been around for a while. Having Jake Bernhardt come back after such a tough injury is a big shot in the arm for us because he can do so many things, and we're excited to get him back.
I think there's several guys who have really stood out. I thought John Haas played really well in our scrimmage. You know, he's a senior leader for us, and he's doing a lot on and off the field for us, and I think you can expect a great year out of him.
Obviously, Michael Chanachuk, his first semester with us, he really added to our team, especially when he got healthy last year, so we're excited what he can do. Joe Lacrosse has done a really good job. He's really emerged in some of our practices and our fall scrimmages. We're hopeful that some other guys develop. There's a lot of competition, and we're excited to see where this group offensively takes us. When you talk about our defense, I think there are a couple guys that you think about, one of which is Jesse Bernhardt, who we're very pleased to have back. He does so many things for us. We feel like for the Maryland defense, we wouldn't trade him for any other long stick in the country in terms of what we want out of our long stick and what he means to us.
We have a lot of guys back. Our core group, you know, Brian Cooper, Gordon Murray, and Mike Earhart. We also have, you know, guys like Landon Carr back at the defensive midfield.
We have some guys that have been through the wars. Obviously, they need to reprove themselves again, yet the value of that experience is going to be really important to us going forward. Michael Earhart did a really good job in his first year of starting. Gives us a guy that we feel like can play on and off the ball really well, is very vocal. We've been very impressed with Casey Ikeda after 2 years of injuries, has really come back. Really has given us a big shot in the arm. We're really excited about what he's done so far.
And you know, we have some good freshmen that have come in. Nick Manis and Matt Dunn have done a great job, and we expect those guys to really step in and, you know, fit into our system.
Nico Amato, who really finished strongly last year, seems to really thrive in the big games. He's really improved as a student of the game in terms of understanding the defenses, not only stopping the ball, but in terms of making sure everybody is where they need to be and what the offense has done. That's probably Nico's biggest area of improvement. We're really excited about that. We also feel like Kyle Bernhardt, if anything should happen to Nico, Kyle Bernhardt's done a really good job in practice, so we have a ton of confidence in him if, you know, something should happen to Nico. One area where we do have some experience is at the face-off X. We're hoping to get Curtis Holmes back to his sophomore performance level. I was really impressed with Curtis's ability to take on adversity last year and fight through some injuries. When Curtis went down, we always preached somebody stepping up, and last year at the Face-Off X, Charlie Raffa did a really good job, and we're really excited to see where Charlie will be as he improves throughout the year. We feel like we have some different options. We know there's some terrific face-off guys out there, but depending on how the matchups go, we can go in a couple different directions to try to counter some of the really talented guys out there. We feel like the Maryland lacrosse program is a very special one, and it's obviously one with great tradition and history. We're fortunate to get some support here that maybe other programs don't get, and that's not lost on us. our guys get excited to get in there every single day. It speaks to, you know, what the lacrosse means to this state and what it means to our university and our alums, and it's a very inspiring thing for us and something that we talk about all the time here.
It is our last ride, you know, as a senior class. So looking back on the past couple of years, you know, we were fortunate to have an ACC championship, but it'd be nice to finish out on Memorial Day.
We have a high level of expectation at the program, and we really set a standard for ourselves that we don't ever change. And that going into the year, those goals are to go undefeated, to win an ACC championship, and to win a national championship, and we're working towards those goals every day.